Welcome back, everyone. Today's video is going to be a 3 festive holiday / winter / cold weather makeup looks. So this is one of the looks that I will be doing in today's video, but I have seen a lot of really fun makeup trends going around right now. So I thought I would sit down and film 3 different looks with it. We have like some icy looks, we have some sugar plum fairy looks, we have a lot of red cheeks in this video, festive lip combos. So I hope you enjoy seeing it. I don't do these types of videos often, but I really felt like there was some fun and, to me, like, I'm going to use the word attainable makeup trends going around this year. Sometimes the trends are just a little bit out there or almost like a little bit too advanced for me. And I felt like some of the trends that I was seeing this year, I was like, not only are they fun, but like easy to achieve, and they also look good. So I really wanted to sit down and film 3 of my favorite looks that I have done for the season. I hope you enjoy these, and let's jump into look number 1. Alright, for our first look, I want to do something a little bit outside of my norm, but we are going to be using the holiday palette from Nomad Cosmetics, and this is the Polar Express palette. Listen, I do not wear blue eyeshadow very often, but I opened this and I saw the blue row and I was like, what can I do with that? That was where my mind immediately went to. So I want to do something with the blue, maybe a little something with the white, and see how we feel with this one. So first up, I want to take Desert of Ice, and this is a Rephr 14 brush. Let me zoom you in. Okay, so for this shade, I'm just going to kind of pack this all along the eye and then also blend it into the crease. I'm not 100% sure this is going to come out the way that I want it to, but, and again, I just don't wear blue very often, but I feel like with the holiday looks, I feel like it's just kind of fun to like mix it up, and I feel as though this year the term icy is being flung around like crazy. And my third look is going to be my first take on doing like a really icy type of look for holiday season, but I feel like this one will be as well. Honestly, this blue shade is so easy to work with. That was super easy to build up and then blend out. Nomad Cosmetics has a really nice eyeshadow formula. I've been talking about them for a while. I do have an affiliate discount code with them, which is Samantha. And again, this palette, when I opened it, I was like, oh, this is so cute in holiday. But it was a little startling to me that the blue stuck out to me. All right, next up, to bring that kind of like icy shade, it's gonna be like a running theme for this video, but using this Olive Board shade, which is the first one in the palette, and I'm just using a small brush. This is from Colourpop, the E20. It's like a little detailed brush, and I just want to pat this shade like more in the middle of my eye here. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, it almost has like a little bit of a shift to it also, but again, just kind of really focusing that right in the center. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, this is coming out like I had envisioned it in my head, which is great for me. We love that. I'm hoping to show, like, the third look is going to be a little bit more dramatic, but I'm hoping to show with some of these looks that, like, for me, my makeup style is, I always say, like, a little bit like quick. You know, sometimes I use the words like simpler or stuff like that, but I'm hoping to show that you can still do really fun holiday makeup looks without making it super challenging, without having to use 18 shades and like all these other like techniques, like, and it's still, sometimes it's just like the color combinations that you do that can make it a little bit like festive or wintry or holiday and that sort of thing. Because to me, this is going to be a really simple look. I think look number 2, like, pretty simple as well, but like something about the blue I just feel like makes it different. The white I feel makes it not as like, that's a blue eyeshadow. I think sometimes blue eyeshadow can still get like a bad rap. Like, people are like, oh, the 70s, the 80s, like, okay, like, it's blue eyeshadow. Like, for me, I don't love blue eyeshadow just because I don't feel like it's the most flattering on me, but I still don't think it's like a bad shade, and other people pull off blue so well. Like, it's just one of those shades I don't feel like I pull off the best, but every once in a while you want to do something outside of your comfort zone. I was going a little back and forth on if I wanted to do winged liner, but because I'm not doing it in the second look, I am going to do it on the first look. So I'm going to use the Kulfi eyeliner. And what I do with my gel liner, again, I'm all about like making makeup as simple as it possibly can be. So I'm just going to take that and smudge it along my upper lash line, and I'm just kind of flicking it out here towards the end, and then we'll take the winged liner brush and like make it actually look like eyeliner. But to me, this is such an easy way to do eyeliner, and if I can make makeup as simple as it can be. I'm also going to take the eyeliner and put it on my waterline and a little bit on the lower lash line. The Kulfi eyeliner I think is really nice, but it's very creamy and it can kind of move a bit. So I don't feel like you have to use a lot. Like I don't feel like you have to like press particularly firmly or anything like that. I'm going to take an E65. This is the small angle brush from Sigma. And then I just take that, and that's how I make my wing. And it is super simple. I want to do something that's not so precise, that's like a little bit more on the, I'm going to say smudgy side almost. I feel like with a gel eyeliner, you can manipulate it more than you can with like a liquid liner. Like I can't even tell you the last time I used a liquid liner. I just feel like it's really hard to work with. But a gel liner or even a shadow from a palette, if the Nomad palette had a black, I would do it. I was going to use this like really deep brown, but I feel as though with the blue, I feel like I need black instead. But again, just kind of making this a little bit more smudgy with the wings, like not as perfect is kind of what I'm going for with this one. And for the lower lash line, taking the BK Beauty A504, and this is where I want to start to bring in some brown. I feel like I kind of want to do blue. I feel like I want a little bit of blue, like this frozen sea. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to take the Rephr 03 first and grab some frozen sea. I could also use the winged liner brush as well, but I'm going to take that one because it's such a dark blue. And I'm going to add that to the lower lash line. I thought about doing this for my liner as well and doing like colorful liner, but I kind of like chickened out last minute. And then I'm going to use the shade Hot Cocoa. I love that there's a Hot Cocoa shade in here. That makes me so happy. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm going to use that to kind of smudge out the blue. But again, if you're wanting to like take it up another notch and make it even more colorful, I think doing the blue liner would be really pretty as well. For me, I just tend to prefer black eyeliner right now. Sometimes I prefer brown, but right now I'm really more on black eyeliner. And then the combo that I've been using for mascara, I'm going to use the e.l.f. I don't know why does it say Tinder? Is this part of their Tinder collaboration? Did I know that? I swear it's part of their Tinder collaboration. That's really funny. It's their tubing mascara. I've just been using it on my lower lash line. I don't know if I've ever actually said the name on camera. I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize mascara on my top lashes. Oh. Also for the eyes, I want to do a little bit of Snowy Mountain. And I'm going to take the Rephr 03 for this one, and this is what I'm going to put in the inner corner. I just feel like a matte white or even a sparkly white, something along those lines. I feel like that in the inner corner right now is just, to me, it's giving winter. It's giving winter vibes. And so that is what I want to do. I have an event the night that I'm filming this look that has absolutely nothing to do with winter, holidays, anything along those lines, but that's fine. That's fine. I still feel like this eye look is so pretty and also just so easy to do. Like now that I have my mascara on too, I'm like, oh, it just feels like a little bit more complete. So easy. For my blush, I want to use this one here from Milk Makeup. So this one is in the shade, I think it's Chill. Technically, this isn't my blush. I'm using it, one of my girlfriends. I have a few different shades. Splash is the one that I really like, but I want to use Chill for this look. I wanted to use it for this video because I wanted to give it a shot for cheeks because I talk about these a lot and I love them for lips, but I don't wear them on the cheeks very often. I love that I'm doing this when I literally say I have an event, but that's okay. A lot of times I see people dot it right onto their skin. I want to do something a little bit different, so I'm going to pick it up with a brush instead. This is from Sigma. It's the F53 Air. It's a contour blush, but it is a very dense brush, and I want to apply it like so because I have said that these on the lips last so long, so they're supposed to be a cheek and lip stain. I already think that's very pretty. But again, that's kind of how I see people do it, is just putting it right onto the cheek and then being like, oh, it's not blending out. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that's maybe not the best way to do it. You could do a brush, you could do a sponge instead. But I just wanted to, you know, kind of, again, not really like the focus of this video is being like makeup can be easy, but that's kind of what I try to show in my looks. There's obviously so many, especially on beauty YouTube, so many like talented and beautiful makeup looks that we're seeing from these super talented and beautiful makeup artists, and even those who aren't makeup artists, YouTubers, just have a passion in makeup. And I guess I kind of always have, like, I truly always have kind of felt in the beauty space a little bit less than, because I don't feel as though I have those same skills. But I guess it's something that I try to show with my videos and with my makeup looks and my get ready with me videos, is that like it doesn't always have to be super complicated, and you can still be like, I'm happy with my makeup basically every single day. But there's not a lot of days where I'm like, ooh, you know, sometimes you try bad products, or sometimes a technique doesn't work out for you, or sometimes you're having a bad skin day, you know, different things like that. But even with my more like basic style of makeup, like I'm always really happy with it and feel very pretty in it. So I guess that's something that I try to show with my videos and with the looks that I'm doing. But I really, because I talk about this milk one so much and say like, I never use it on cheeks, I just use it on lips. I'm like, let's use it on cheeks. And again, kind of the theme for this video is going to be kind of the red cheeks. And so I thought this shade, again in Chill, would make for a good one. But that's pretty. I think that's pretty. I want to see how long it lasts on the cheeks, because I know on the lips it lasts a long time. And to me, again, using a more dense brush like that and not putting it directly onto my skin, I feel like it looks very pretty. So I'm excited about that. And for the lips, I'm going to do a nude lip combo because the eyes are very blue and a little bit sparkly. So I'm going to use from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the Love. Is this the Love Trap lipstick? It's so tiny. Or lip liner. Yeah, this is Love Trap. You can see it's quite small. And then I'm just going to use a clear gloss on top. This is from Huda Beauty, the faux filter, but I think it's really pretty, and I feel like clear gloss is also really having a moment right now. I wanted to show what this combo would look like, and I think so in look number 2 is going to be kind of like a sparkly gloss, and then for this one I wanted it to just be the clear one, but to pair it with like an OG favorite lip liner of mine, Love Trap from Charlotte Tilbury, and this one will not go anywhere either. This lip liner will be great if you're going to like a holiday party and you feel like you're going to be like eating and drinking or there for a long amount of time. Charlotte Tilbury lip liners do not move. And then I'm going to top it with that clear gloss from Huda. I feel like this gloss just makes the lips look so juicy, and pairing it with like a little bit of a darker lip liner and just the clear gloss on top is very simple but very easy to do. And again, I feel like clear gloss is definitely trending as well right now for holiday looks. So this is the first look using the Nomad Cosmetics holiday palette. We have a very blue look today. I really like how it looks with this lip combo. I do like that Milk Makeup blush as well. I think that looks very pretty, but this is the first look. It was so simple, so easy to do. Took me just a few minutes to achieve it, so I know that you can do it too if you need a look for a holiday party. And let's jump into look number 2. Hello friends, welcome to look number 2. So for today's look, we're gonna be using the Oden's Eye, one of their holiday palettes. This is the Silvery Bliss palette. So Oden's Eye came out with 2 palettes, and I just thought this one was so pretty. They came out with 2 palettes for holiday last year too, and I like really gravitated towards one of them, and that's kind of what happened with this one too. When I opened it and I saw like the different reds, I just thought it was so pretty. I did use this palette as well in my latest members only video, but I wanted to do something definitely with this red is really speaking to me. And then I also love this pink fantasy shade. I think that this one looks like so much fun. So that's the plan for today's look. So I'm just gonna grab a Sephora blending brush and I'm gonna pick up the pure red shade. This is the Sephora 24. And then I'm just going to start to pat this onto my lid. I like to sometimes use more of a blending brush with a red color, which I like red. I know I'm someone who's probably more well known for, you know, neutral looks and brown and beige and all the things, but I also think red is so pretty, and I've always stuck by that because if you have green eyes, I think red just really makes them pop, and I think it just adds a bit of festiveness to the look especially. So tonight I'm actually going ice skating in Las Vegas, which I'm super excited for. It's the opening of the ice skating rink at the Cosmopolitan. So if you're coming to Vegas for holiday time, there's so many holiday things to do. I did a bucket list over on my Instagram of different things that I want to do, but Cosmopolitan has ice skating, and then also Fontainebleau, which is our newest resort. They just opened an ice skating rink as well, and that one's already open, but tonight the Cosmo is opening, and I'm going to the opening of that, and there's like a tree lighting, and I'm actually going to wear like a red, kind of like a pea coat. So I thought it would be really pretty to do a red eye look, and I've used some reds from Oden's Eyes palettes, again, like the holiday palette last year. And this is just a really easy shade to use because I can see how red could be a little bit more intimidating. But again, using a blending brush, it kind of just helps instead of like just packing on the red and then kind of struggling to blend it. You just use a good blending brush like this one here from Sephora. And it's really easy to blend this shade out. Oden's Eye was, I'm not exactly sure when this video is going live because I'm waiting on a third palette to do my third look. Hopefully it'll get in here soon. Get to me soon. But I know that they were doing a like Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. I'm not sure if it's going to still be happening by the time this video goes up or if they'll be having like an end of year sale. But I know they don't do sales a lot, but I do also have a discount code with them. It is an affiliate code, and that one is Samantha. So if you're ever looking for anything at Oden's Eye, always use that code. But like instantly, honestly, I just think a matte red look is so pretty. One of my favorite, I have like a folder on my phone of favorite looks that I've done, and it might sound weird, but sometimes if I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do, I'll look through that Instagram album and be like, oh, that was a pretty look, that was a pretty look. And I have one that's literally just a matte red eye look, and I think that it is so pretty. But I do want to do a little bit of shimmer. So like I said, I was going to take Pink Fantasy, and I am going to pop that like more in the center of the lid. Oh, the Oden's Eye shimmers, like duochromes, multi-chromes are just so stunning. This is like a wet looking shade, and that is so pretty. So this adds a little bit of like pink to the look, which sometimes red, I mean too, sometimes pink can be a little bit hard to pull off because it can maybe look like you sick, you got allergies, you got a cold type of thing. But I also think it can look really pretty, and again, if you have green eyes, I feel like it can make them just pop. So I'm adding that shimmer right in the center here, and I think that's super pretty. A lot of times I do like winged liner. I'm not going to do the winged liner tonight because I feel like this is enough. Boom, like that. So pretty, so simple. I am going to add some black liner to my waterline. This one here is from Milk Makeup. And then when I do red, a lot of times I like to leave the lower lash line blank because I feel like it's just like poppy enough. I know I got a comment the other day from someone saying I do eyeliner a lot and wanted to see me do a look without eyeliner. So this will also be that look. Because again, when I do looks like this, or sometimes there's other looks too, like when I do, I'm trying to think if there's like a shimmer in here, but like a really like soft wash of shimmer on the lids. Like I like to just do that and then mascara and leave it blank. So I don't use eyeliner all of the time, but I would definitely say I'm 100% an eyeliner girly, and I always have been. I've always loved eyeliner. I can remember back in like my early YouTube days of being like, I love eyeliner, and not necessarily like big winged liner, but just like liner on the waterline. It's just my favorite. So I'm going to add on my mascara. I'm using this one here from e.l.f. This is their tubing mascara. So I am going to add this to my top and bottom lashes. I like this mascara from e.l.f. I don't know if I would say it's my favorite like tubing mascara. I think I really prefer the Tarte, but this one is a more affordable option. But I do think it does a good job at really lengthening the lashes. So you can see pretty simple eye look. I do want to do a little something for the inner corner, so I'm going to pick up some of this Silver Stream. This is with a Rephr 03 brush, and I'm going to put that right in the center. This one has a little bit, like it looks white in the pan, but it has a little bit of that pink like multi-chrome as well, but I think that it fits in really well with this look. But I'm going to leave it on just the inner corner for a little pop of this. Like in that first look, I really had like that matte white inner corner, which I think is so pretty. But this one is kind of fun to do it with the duochrome also, and it just kind of amps up the look since it is, I mean, this is only 2 eyeshadows, which is very standard for me, but you can also just like give it a little extra pop with an inner corner. It's funny because I feel like for a while, I talk about how I can kind of flip back and forth with makeup trends, but or like makeup preferences even. And it's like, if I'm really into sparkly lids, like I'm really into them. If I'm really into matte eyeshadow looks, and I'm really into them like for a while, right? And I feel like for a long time, inner corner has not been like my jam. But the last few weeks I've been like, oh, let's spice up the look with an inner corner. So that's it for the eye look. But I also wanted to do a blush. This blush is from Kaleidos. I don't have my phone on me. I did not look up the name. The name is going to be right here if the blush is still available. But I did my blush declutter recently, and I was like, I have been so into red blushes. This one, I wanted to use the matte red blush, and so I'm going to use the BK Beauty A507. I'm going to very lightly tap into it. And then, because you can see, I very lightly tapped into that blush. And then I'm going to blend this out. I just think red cheeks right now, like I know that's kind of like the point of this video is to talk about the trends that we're seeing with the holiday makeup, but for me, blush is definitely the one that's like stealing the show. There's a lot of pretty lip combos. There's a lot of fun, you know, I love like the Sugar Plum Fairy look, like the white look. I think is very pretty, but something about these like red flush cheeks, and again, I'm getting ready to go ice skating. Don't let me fool you, it's not cold in Las Vegas. It's not cold here at all. I was walking the other day with my beanie on and I took it off. I was like, okay, we are having really nice weather, which is fantastic, but you know, outside by a skating rink, like I'm gonna add a little bit to my nose. This is kind of like, you know how they say in the summer, it's like the sunburned makeup look, like now it's like the frostbite. It's like the frostbite makeup look, but I just think the red cheek is so pretty, and as long as you work slowly and just build up the blush to where you want it, red blush doesn't have to be super intimidating. And again, for me, I haven't always been a red blush kind of girl because I find it intimidating, but seeing all of these trends going around and being like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it, because I always say in all my videos, it's just makeup. At the end of the day, if you don't like something, you can wash it off. It is not permanent. Everything will be fine. So when I started seeing some of these trends, I was like, why don't you just try it and see what you think? I would have never have thought that I would love red blush the way that I have, but it's got me good right now. And then with this look, I want to do more of a nude, like glossy lip. Again, different from the, I mean, I wouldn't say the Sugar Plum Fairy look is like a neutral look because of the white, but then we had the red lip with that one. So I'm going to do a like more nude lip combo, and I've been really loving this Colourpop Brushes gloss. I think I used it, was it in my members only video that I used it as well? It might have been this, both of this, because I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Rosewood. I really, really love this lip liner. I actually need to sharpen it again, so let me do that quickly. But I mentioned this in a recent review video that I have just been loving this lip liner. I think it's so pretty and it's a great nude. And I think it pairs really well because this gloss is really just clear from Colourpop. So I want something to give me a little bit of color on my lips. Isn't that just such a good nude? Like, this is such a good lip liner. And then I'm just going to kind of lightly fill in the lips because, again, it is a clear gloss. This lip liner is so good though, and I'm a big lip liner girl. I really don't do a lip combo without a lip liner. And then I'm gonna do the Colourpop Brushes. It's called Girls Rule. When I went out to Michigan, my friend Makeup Molly was like, I love this gloss, and she goes, I can't find it. She looked for like 2 days for this gloss, and she finally found it, I think the last day that I was there, and she was so excited about it. She was like, this is just my favorite gloss right now. She also really loves the Huda Beauty glosses, but then this one. So when I got the Bratz PR package from Colourpop, I was like, okay, I have to use this gloss. And I'm just kind of centering that, putting that in the center of my lips. I'm centering that for my lip comp. What am I trying to say here? But it really is just like a beautiful, like a juicy, shiny gloss. It is a little bit on the plumping side as well. Like you can kind of feel like the mintiness to it and smell the mintiness to it, but I think this is a really pretty lip combo. I want to do something nude, but still a little bit, like Rosewood is still a little bit on the darker side. So again, I've been kind of attracted to the darker lips for holiday as well. But with the red blush, the red eyes, I still feel like it's nude enough to where it's not like super overwhelming. I just feel like this combo looks so cute. All right, so this is going to be look number 2 for my holiday makeup look video and trying out some of the holiday trends. So again, another red blush, more of a matte blush, red eyes, very simple eye look though, and then a darker nude lip combo. So I hope you like look number 2, and let's jump into the third and final look. All right, for the third and final look, we're going to do a look that actually inspired doing this whole video. This is what I was calling the like sugar plum fairy look, not me calling it, the internet. The internet was calling it like a sugar plum fairy look. And I saw it one day when I was getting ready to go to a holiday party, and I was like, I need to recreate this. So we're going to be using the Natasha Denona Xenon palette for this one. It's kind of like your black and white palette. I'm not going to lie, I don't know if I remember exactly what I did because this holiday party was a few weeks ago, but we're going to try to recreate it the best we can. I do know that we were working with a lot of white. So first I'm going to pick up Contrail, and this is with the Bdellium Tools blending brush, the 785 tapered blending. And I'm just going to kind of run this. I think that you could basically use like any brush with this, but I'm just going to run this all over the lid. What I liked about this look was that I still found it super simple to do, and I got so many compliments that night. We're going to pair it with a really red blush, which has also been really popular this season, and also more of a red toned lip as well. So we're just putting a bunch of white all over the lid. Then I'm going to pick up the shade Stellar, which is such a beautiful shimmer. This is a little shader brush from Sigma, the detail shader. There is such a big dip in this shade. And then for this one, I'm just kind of tapping it all over the lid, kind of really focusing it on the center of my eye, but I just wanted to do a bunch of shimmer. Again, it's like a white on white type of look, like literally so easy. And then I remember I was going back and forth between, do I want shimmer in my inner corner or matte, but I'm going to come back into the Contrail shade and just again another like a small shader brush from Sigma, and I made the matte white on the inner corner like pretty poppin'. But I liked the matte white since we have like so much shimmer on the middle of the lid, and I really want to like make that very noticeable. I don't do inner corners often, but I really feel like they can elevate a look. If you do a matte, if you do a shimmer, sometimes if you do a colorful shade. I remember there was a point in time where like I would do a really neutral eye look or almost like no eye makeup at all, and then I would do like a yellow inner corner or something like that, like something that would just like make it pop. It's such an easy way to like make a makeup look stand out, but I think a matte white is really pretty. Literally, this is such an easy eye look. I am a big eyeliner fan, but I felt like the white really was like working on its own. So all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a little bit of brown liner. This one is from L'Oreal, one of their infallible grips. I'm just going to put this on my waterline and then just tightline, but not put it on the upper lash line. I just have to get eye drops. We love it.
I got onion on my finger and then wiped it in my eye.
No. So love how simple the eye look is. We're keeping it very basic with the liner. Sometimes I do like winged liner, but again, just wanted to leave that alone. But I feel like this mixed with the blush, mixed with the lip, like kind of ties everything together. For my mascara, I'm just going to use this one here from Rare Beauty. I love the Rare Beauty mascara. And again, because I don't have much for the lower lash line, which I usually do, I love like a good smoky lash line. I want to use a mascara that I feel like really kind of like exaggerates the lower lashes to kind of, like I want to use the term like makeup for that. I don't know if that's the correct term, but that's what we'll roll with. Like look at the difference with the Rare Beauty mascara. That is just, there is a reason this is a favorite of mine. All right, mascara is on. So we're gonna move over to the blush, and I'm gonna use this one from Pixi Beauty. I love this blush. I've been talking about this blush a lot. This is one of their On The Glow blushes, Tinted Moisture Stick. This one is in the shade Ruby, and it is such a beautiful red. I am not a red blush girl, not a huge cream blush girl, but this blush has really got me. I used it for the first time when I was doing the like candy cane blush trend. The way I almost threw this blush on the floor. I tried it when I did the candy cane blush trend, and I thought it was really pretty, and also like it wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be. Like I imagined just like a big old red stripe on my face, and it was not. It's actually very easy to use. So I'm going to use a dual fiber brush from Sigma. This is their contour slash blush brush, the F53 Air. So I'm just going to grab some right from the stick and then start to apply. And because it says it's like their moisture stick, like it has a little bit of glow to it. So I just felt like I had like glowy, rosy cheeks the whole night. It stayed really well. And I'm actually going to another holiday party tonight. And I just thought this whole look would be so beautiful. And I really wanted to recreate it. But this blush is so pretty. It's what I use for the candy cane blush trend in place of the Rare Beauty liquid blush, because a lot of people, I did my nose too, like the little like frostbite blush trend here. A lot of people are using the Rare Beauty liquid blush and highlighter for that candy cane or like the peppermint trend, and I didn't have it from Rare Beauty, so I found this from Pixi and one of their highlights that look just like this. And it's a little bit more affordable as well, but it just gives you this really pretty rosy cheek. Like I immediately just feel like it looks like I've been outside. I'll get a little bit on the nose too. Like looks like I've been outside in the cold. It's still quite warm in Las Vegas, don't get me wrong. This video might be going up when I'm in New York though. I'm actually going to New York right before the Christmas holiday, and I'm like, how cold am I gonna be out there, right? But I just thought this paired with the like lighter white eyes, especially that inner corner, I just thought the eye blush combo was so pretty. For my lip, I'm trying to decide what I want to do, because I do want to do a little bit more of a red lip, and I got this new gloss in from Tower 28. It's their Iced XOXO lip, and like look how fun this is. And I don't think it's going to be super red because it is a gloss. I don't think it'll be like as opaque. So yeah, that's really pretty. It almost is a little bit more pinkish, so I'm going to use a red liner. But it was either that, yeah, that's almost like a little bit more pink. It was either that or I was going to do the REM Hocus Cocoa. I feel like I used this in a recent Get Ready With Me, but it was what I used for that look, so that's why I was kind of leaning on that one. But I kind of want to play more into the red. So I am going to use a red lip liner. This is from Makeup Forever, and this is in Full Red. So I'm going to line my lips and then kind of fill them in with this before doing a gloss. All right, and then we are going to see what it looks like with the Tower 28. I want to try this one because it's newer to me, so I just want to see what it looks like. I just don't want it to be too pink, but I think with the red lip liner, that's pretty. Okay, I still think that's very pretty. It might be still leaning a little bit more pink than I want it to, but I still think that looks so good. So with this makeup look, again, more of the white icy eye look, but still like simple at the same time. Not a lot of liner, honestly, two eyeshadows with the rosy like glowy cheeks and a festive holiday lip. And I think this look is so pretty. So I feel ready for my holiday party tonight. I am so excited to go and rock the Sugar Plum Fairy look once again. I hope you enjoyed seeing 3 festive holiday or winter or cold weather looks. Let me know what you thought and if you have a favorite look, and I'll see you in the next one.